And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Justice for All, or Ace Attorney Justice for All. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist, of video games, like a commentary, and I suck at being a lawyer as well, I suppose. Let's go and go to Big Top. Excuse me, what? December 28th, Berry Big Circus, Big Top. What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Quite a pair, those two. What the A monkey? Oh no, now what? Ah! Ah! Yow! Ah! What is it, Nick? That monkey! Ah! My badge! That monkey stole it! What?
Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded.
Regina? You! That monkey!
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge!
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way,
the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey.
His name is Money? Okay, first of all, let's go ahead and talk. First of all, where exactly did you disappear? Where were you, Miss Lady? I'm curious about that. Why did you disappear? Money the monkey. The monkey is called Money?
Yes.
Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems.
Money problems, okay.
Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home.
That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where money disappeared to.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know.
Huh? You don't know?
Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with.
What?
He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming.
Oh, I see. Go to Moe's. I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. Alright, Ben and Trillo. I thought they were going to court, but we still have plenty of stuff to do outside of court, huh? Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben?
Ben? You mean that guy that is always hanging around with Trillo?
What do you mean, hanging around?
Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me.
Trillo told you he was in love with you? Why does... Phoenix, do you have like short-term memory or something? Come on.
Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him.
But what about Ben?
What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Proposal. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you?
Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while.
Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked I guess he does have short-term memory. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet?
What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused, but how about you, Maya?
Huh? What?
Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trillo?
Wait. You do realize that Trillo is a puppet?
I don't care that he's a bit stiff.
Oh boy. Okay. Sure. Present. Oh, that's right. We did get. Hey, we're missing something. Not. What else are we missing besides the puppet? Like, it should be a full set even without the puppet. Huh. Okay, let's look at everything. Okay, so we got the Silk Hat. We got the Ringmaster. Oh, that's right. We were. Duh. Okay, yes, we're missing our attorney's badge. I guess I have short-term memory too. Can't go making fun of Phoenix now, can I? Okay, let's go to cafeteria first. No, we just came from there actually. Let's go to move to Big Top. And let's go to move to Ringmaster's room first. See if there's anything in here. Nope. we're gonna go to Moe's, of course. I just want to see, just to make sure that we don't like miss any side things. Well, actually, there's no such thing as side stuff in this. There's not really very much side content in this story. Most of the stuff, the game is pretty linear for the most part. So, anything that you see is there for a reason. It's usually going to be condemning evidence of sorts, I guess. December 20th, Lodging House Plaza. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yep. Just leave him alone for a while, okay, Maya? I'm sure he just got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Alright, well, nothing here, of course. All that's left is Mo, so let's go ahead and talk to Mo. Welcome to Mo's. December 28th, Lodging Hall, first floor, Mo's room. You know what, I've actually never been to Mo's. I've only been to Chipotle. Oh my! What? Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time! Ugh. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find us out. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? So, what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? Yep, a whoopee cushion or not. How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the show? Because it was the obvious joke, Mo. You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Let's go ahead and drink. I should say I should go ahead and drink. You guys aren't drinking, or maybe you are. So long as it's not alcohol, I'm fine with that. My head is lightheaded. I actually am really lightheaded for some reason. I guess that means I need to take another drink, because maybe that's a sign of dehydration. Okay, Regina. Excuse me. So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie, too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know, but that doesn't mean she doesn't really know much about the world outside of the big top. So she's no Pearl. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream in the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. Every day she's dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown's life simply, without complications. Money the Monkey. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Eh? Why is that? Oh! What? What? What am I talking about? Yeah. Oh, I know! You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo, bravo! Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course! Shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait a while? We already did everything else that we could, so let's go with Mo. Oh, that was practically an instant transmission. December 20th, Lodging Hall, 3rd floor, Acra's room. You only went up 2 flights of stairs. You're on the 3rd floor, I think, right? This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Exactly! Anyway, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. That's a big pile of junk over there. Over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there, too. Oh, I see what you did there, Mo. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Money has been added to the court record. Okay. Well, let's look at Mr. Moneybags, if you will. Not to be confused with Moneybags from the Spyro games. Money the Monkey. A monkey who takes care of Acro. Habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Okay. Well, that's that. Let's go ahead and examine. Doesn't look like there's very much stuff to examine. First and foremost, the window. You can see the big top for the window here. There is no snow on top of the big top. Kinda weird, don't you think? The inside of the tin is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. I guess you're right. The snow probably just slides right off. Okay. This. Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy, and it's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here. Why do I have a feeling that this isn't my badge? What if it's Edgeworth's badge? That'd be funny. Phoenix's attorney badge has been returned. Thanks! You really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah. Check this out. It's a ring! There's something engraved on it. From T to R. From Trillo to Regina, of course. Ring put in pocket. They're being very specific with all this stuff now. Like where we're putting everything. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. They didn't even give me a chance to fully, to be continued. They didn't even give me a chance to fully check out everything. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like... Yes, we are going to save. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's time to go to this thing. December 29th, 9:43 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Good morning, Max! Max? Milk. What?
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. Maya can speak from experience, I guess. Nick? Max is really nervous. That's understandable.
Hey, my sweeties!
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you gotta make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right.
Imagine if
you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie.
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick? What's with that look on your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Of course, December 29th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. And now the case of what? What? This is auto-advancing. By the way. Okay. Your Honor, get on with it. Oh, sorry. I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. That's great! That is really... You know, you should probably hurry up before you get whipped again. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy.
Well, I hope that you're going to acknowledge the legitimacy of this one when we kick your ass.
It did not count. Do you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this time. I'm not losing this case. Why you ask? Because it's not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose to anything.
Said your father. and we beat him. Said you last time, and we beat you. Oh, but I forgot. The previous case just wasn't legitimate, huh? I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright! I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge! Her dad is gone, you know. The prosecution is finished. Let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up here, now! That's interesting. Gumshoe, huh? Alright. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events of the in question. At your service, sir. Alright, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony. Okay. Details of the events. The night of the crime. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold outside. Or cold out, whatever. All the circus performers gathered in the big top of to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. Okay. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was a blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Wow, that's kinda... Okay. I see. He was beaten to death. Here is the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this in evidence. Autopsy report added to the court record. A blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Details of the events. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Oh, we have to pay very much attention to this, though. We have to pay very close attention to this, though, because... now that we're on case 3, things are going to be getting a little tougher. The night of the crime, snow was falling into... The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of this crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. Excuse me. The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Okay. Let me look at the picture. Let's look at the crime scene. That looks like about 1.5 inches to me. Okay. I need to look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? All the circus performers gathered in the big top to practice their routine. Press. When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the Animal Tamer, Mo the Clown, Ben the Ventriloquist, and of course, the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the Ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot, Regent the Tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Ah, so that must be the cheap-looking watch that they found. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with the Regent, while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the Ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The Ringmaster and Max went off to the Ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking Regina's hand in marriage. I should say. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. Press. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us what the whole thing went down. Okay, ow! That is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? The victim was found bent over a wooden box and dead as a doornail. Press. A wooden box. That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? Wooden box added to the court record somehow, okay. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. Okay, about the lock, about the contents. It's been a while since we saved, huh? I mean, it doesn't really matter what we ask. It's not like we're going to lose the patience meter either way, but I just feel like saving because I'm what you call a save a file, if you get my drift. I don't know. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. About the lock? About the contents wouldn't make sense because it was locked. Let's ask about the lock itself. You said the box was locked. How exactly was it locked? Well, it had quite a sturdy lock on it. It took quite a bit to open that bad boy up. So, when you found the box, it was locked, correct? Yes, it was. Some of the forensics team took it back to the precinct to crack it open. I see. Continue, Detective Gumshoe. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped his vertebrae on his neck. Okay, press. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Ho 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 ho. There wasn't much that we could go after Gumshoe with this time. He gave us the facts as he saw them, but there's got to be more to. He gave us the facts as he saw them, but there's got to be more to this. I didn't see anything, but that's why you're the lawyer and I'm the medium. Okay. So first and foremost, before we begin, I'm going to go back to that one thing and press everything, or figure out everything, not just the lock, but the contents inside as well, and I guess the box itself. But I believe that the content is probably the most important. Wooden box, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Okay. About the contents. Do you mind telling us what was inside of that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, Detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. Huh. For salt. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that box? There was only one little bottle in that huge box? I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning. Small seasoning bottle added to the court record. I'm sure it does. Oh, what? Okay, fine. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the events now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. Aw, man, but there's still more stuff that I wanted to press. Like the box itself. I should have done the box first. I knew that was gonna happen. You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Eh? I'm not even up the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. Gumshoe, run. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Or I should say. Thank you very much, Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. Witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Footman to the stand. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist. Good. That voice is a lot easier to do than frickin' the Dr. Hody voice. Or I guess Mo in this case. And because it's practically the end of the recording session, my throat is practically dead, so I can't really do that very well. Okay. I wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well. Okay.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Triloquist. I am employed as an opera tenor. Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Whitman, ventriloquist. That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Wow. Well, what do you think? It had a good rhythm. It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trilla, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly. I want to punch you in the face off the chance swung you would help. I want to punch you the. What? It's so ugly. I want to punch you in the face on the off chance spelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason that you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes in their minds. What's going on here? Order! I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony that— Ouch! You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. Even Von Karma knows. Because normally Von Karma would be like, get to the facts. She'd probably whip him, but you can't beat Trillo. Once practice was over, I left the tit with the stooge. I mean clown. Once we got to this lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Okay. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He made on his silk hat cloak and the dumb white rose on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy get up and and his nose stick up so high? That's enough. I think we'll all get the picture. We all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. What the shame? It was nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal. Why is that? Because the clown was busy running a Let's Play or Mega Sex out of this, and he was saving. He was too busy saving, that's why. Wouldn't you agree, ladies and gentlemen? From Save Point. Why is that? Here's absolute proof. Silk hat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. I wouldn't exactly consider that to be condemning evidence, per se. I'd say that's a pretty weak argument. I feel like we could break that pretty easily, Von Karma. Von Karma, you're getting soft on us. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. What you witnessed. And, actually, we aren't going to know what he witnessed. Actually, we already heard this testimony, but without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to save and game and suspend play, because that's what we're going to do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? And with that, I'd say we're going to wrap things up. Things are getting pretty juicy, huh? Well, no, not really. They're not really that intense yet. We just started the court case after all. We'll just have to wait for when things get super crazy. It turns out that Trillo actually does have a mind of his own. He's not just some dumb puppet. And Ben Hameen is, I don't know, Ben. Maximilian, it was actually a plot. It was a plot developed by, I'm calling it right now, Mo and Regina. Those are the accomplices here. The hat couldn't have just, I mean, but yeah, they're the two people in charge here. It's not just one person again. It's just like Annie Minnie and Morgan Fay, I think. Anyway, With that being said, I guess that's all that there is to it, huh? So, instead of just, prolonging this episode longer than it needs to be, I think I should probably end it off, huh? So, I don't know why I feel weird today. I feel like this was like a really weird recording session for whatever reason. But anyway, if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If that was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join the Open Brotherhood today. Also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. So be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye! I said that way too fast.